Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. Today I came up with another video on Infosys D.S.E role, coding before interview plus technical interview experience. Before going into the video, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe, share and like my videos. If already a subscriber, please hit a like so that it motivates me to do more and more videos for you. Right, it is the ratio between the subscribed and not subscribed people. For more worthy content, subscribe Mind Bender. Okay, I have made a complete dedicated playlist on Infosys for all the roles, software engineer, DSE role and SP role as well. But in this video we are going to see DSE role questions. Okay, the technical rounds questions which are faced by DSE role students. Okay, and there might be chances of coding round before the interview. Few DSE role students face the coding round before their interview. Okay, few members face that. Okay, so be prepared for anything, either direct interview or coding round before the interview, right? Pre-coding questions has these type of topics. Greedy algorithm, many questions are from greedy algorithms, string manipulations and BFS DFS, like insertion of a node in a binary search tree. Okay, and deletion of nodes. Okay, it is all depends upon the graphs. Linked lists also have a good idea on linked list graphs as well, and hash maps, have a good idea on hash map and its working stacks. Greedy algorithms, string manipulations. Okay, pre-coding questions are in this basics. Okay, and also have a good idea on SQL queries and ER diagrams, because the interviewers are asking to explain the project flow. Okay, so while explaining about the project flow, you should have a good idea on ER diagrams, so that okay, we have added this in order to work this condition. You have to explain to them in order showing the project workflow, right? So you should have minimum idea on ER diagrams and focus on OOPS principles and its definitions. You should be enough to say what is encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, what type of things is supported by Java or Python or C++. Okay, in any of the language you are comfortable with. Okay, and Fibonacci series, palindromes, basic questions also, no problem, have a good idea. Fibonacci series without using temporary variable, array list related problem, exception handling program, HTML CSS also, because if your resume has a web based content or a web page projects, then they might have asked you about HTML and CSS also. But pre-coding before the interview mainly based upon greedy algorithms, string manipulation, linked lists, hash maps, stacks and matrices and graphs as well. Okay, and let us see and the few questions. They are focusing upon your skills, projects and interests, and manipulation of arrays in Java in depth. Okay, and they are asking few questions on arrays as well, and asked to share IDE and write a program to check if a given string is palindrome or not. Don't neglect basic questions, because few interviewers might ask you very easy questions, but while concentrating on hard and critical problems you might have missed with the this basic question. So have a good idea on palindrome, Fibonacci series, everything. Okay, right? And polymorphism, inheritance, data hiding and encapsulation, I have already told you. Oops concepts plays a major role. If you are from Python, they are mainly focusing on pointers. Okay, method overloading is also important. Difference between private and public. Okay, if your resume has a project on cyber security, then this question is asked. Assume the login page of an online shopping website might have a security vulnerabilities. What steps would you take to test and identify potential vulnerabilities in this login page? Okay, if you are from cyber security, see, it is all depends upon your resume, because few students are from AI and ML based, few are from cyber security, few are from another roles. So web pages, okay, web content. So you should be prepared with your knowledge, your core subjects, right? Okay, let us see. And there is maximum chance to open compiler and write code. Maximum students are facing this thing. They're asking you to open a compiler and asking you to write code. Write a program that takes a string as the input and compresses it by replacing each sequence of the same character with that character followed by number of times it appears consecutively. For example, input triple A B. So A repeated 3 times and B twice. And input A repeated twice and B 4. See, this has repeated for 5 students. This type of problem. Okay. So prepare the logic, how to write the code. Okay. Don't by heart anything. Right. If you write pseudo code also, they might have accept you. Right. Consider understanding the code and make sure you can write the pseudocode of any program, right? And definition, see, if the student is from AI and ML, they might ask you about definition of artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning, explain correlation between them, and have a good idea on about Infosys company. Okay, so few interviewers might have asked you, why Infosys, why do you want to join in Infosys, do you know anything about Infosys? In that way they will ask. And if your resume has computer networks, TCP IP model is very much important, OSI layer is important, what is IP address and its types also important, and difference between stack and queue, and last in first out, first in first out, in which case do you use them, and linked list pseudocode, hash map pseudocode. Okay, and types of linked lists like circular linked list, in that way. Okay, how do you add and how do you delete the elements? Have a good idea on DSE topic, each and every topic have a good idea. You can able to write pseudocode, in that manner you should be. Okay, and what do you know about the software development life cycle? It is very important for both SP and DSE roles, because once a once you are stepped into a software company, you should be able to know how to deal with the customers and how to make a project from beginning to ending. It is all is there in software development life cycle, SDLC. This SDLC will tell you how to make a plan, how to make it work, and how to interact with the customers. What are the things to be gathered in order to work on a project? Everything is in software development cycle, so you should have a good idea on SDLC also. And super keywords, have a good on keywords. What is super used for in Java, difference between string and string buffer, do you have any other offers in hand, if yes, which company? See, if you have another offer, if you tell yes, then they will not give you this offer to you, right? So maximum avoid mentioning about your other offers, right? And explain JDK, JRE and JVM minimum difference, okay, and full forms, and write down the code for bubble sort. I have already told you, if you always target upon the hard and toughest problems, you will make few mistakes in basic problems. So first have an idea on sorting algorithms, and bubble sort, merge sort, in that way, and palindromes, Fibonacci series, even or odd. In that way, sometimes he might ask you a simple pseudocode to write, so you should be well prepared for that. And what is normalization? It is from DBMS, difference between calloc and malloc. Okay, memory allocation, these are from memory allocation. So these are the topmost questions for DSE role. All the best, and my tips are, have a good idea on SQL queries, DBMS, and make your resume simple and efficient. Maintain 2 to 3 projects which you can explain to him. Okay, what is your role, what technologies have you used, and your internship, where have you done your internship, and good idea on your programming language, either it is Java or C++ or Python, whatever it might be, but you should have an idea, and its keywords and its definitions and oops concepts, everything you should be able to tell, and about your projects and what role have you played in your projects, right? If you feel these videos are very much informative, please hit a like so that it motivates me to do more and more videos for you. Thank you for your support. Thank you.